What's up, guys? It's Jax. It has been a while. It really has. This video I will get to in a bit. I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on. School and everything. School is back in person, not online, so I obviously don't have as much time to make the videos. But, you know, I have time. Gonna make a video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my print and the progress and how I've adapted over my years as a famous YouTuber. And so first, we are going to talk about one of my first builds. Boom! The Master Sword, Link Sword. Yeah, I don't have it in real life anymore. I threw it away. It was a crappy sword. It was a good print, but my printer was going through problems and I didn't feel like reprinting the sword. So I put it together. I didn't know anything at the time. I didn't even know how to sand, and that didn't go well. Okay, but for the next print, you guys obviously knew about the Iron Man suit. I don't think I should have to show you guys that, but I am going to show you guys a couple of projects, including, boom, a Clone Wars helmet that I 3D printed. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really know how this printed. It was a nice helmet, but I did kind of mess up the helmet. And by that, I mean by painting. I was trying to make a Commander Cody helmet. Didn't know what I was doing at the time. I'm pretty sure it still fits. Printed it a while ago, so might not fit. I don't think it fits. It doesn't fit. Ow. It doesn't fit. Ow. That's a shame. I guess for the next project I gotta make another hat, but sadly Commander Cody's helmet does not fit. But the one problem this helmet did have, I did not know how to sand or paint at the time. Let's see if I can find cracks. You can see cracks at the top of the helmet from the paint. And let the paint dry. There's actually some on the back there as well. You can definitely see the cracks. But yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at the time when painting this, so it wasn't really fun. But then I'm going to go on to another helmet that I printed. That helmet will be a Red Hood helmet. Yeah, it's a Red Hood helmet. Hold on a second, let me take it off. But pretty much this helmet, I actually got the shell. So this was funny, actually. Funny story about this. My printers were going wacko for a little while. I got them all fixed. But my printers were going wacko, so I couldn't really print anything. That's also kind of why I didn't make videos. But, good man named Frankly Bill, he did start an Etsy shop. And I always wanted to make a Red Hood helmet. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna buy the shell. And no, he did not paint this. I did. He printed it. Thank you for pulling off the supports, though. And I gotta say, I'm happy with my quality. But the one thing I did learn was that sanding can this is when I started sanding. It can drastically change how the helmet looks. I forgot to do this. That back looks completely fine, which wasn't what I wanted to go for, but I was too lazy to fix it. Then I gave it a rough battle damage texture, which looks nice, but yeah. And then, yeah, that's Red Hood's helmet. And I'm going to go to another build, which is not a helmet, in 3, 2, 1. Boom, okay. 3D printed Stormbreaker. Small chance I might have saw Frankly Built's video. And I was like, you know what? The gold and the silver and the black just looks nice. Might as well make one of my own. This is where I actually started getting good at sanding. Not perfect, but this was also, I made this when my printers started going wacko. So you can see the details right there. Those were something I couldn't buff out, and I didn't have Bondo at the time. But obviously this looks nice. The sanding was a decent job. This is when I started sanding. But merging the parts wasn't really my biggest strength. And you know, after a little while, I did kind of give up. I kind of gave up on half of these when building. But one thing I did run into was I accidentally screwed up printing. So this hammer piece didn't print out properly. I messed it up because I didn't turn down the infill. Everything else was printed at, I don't know, 5 to 10% infill. Obviously the handle at probably 10 or 15. This was printed at like 20 or 25 because I was working on a part. And now the entire thing is on its backside, so it will always lean back. But it's still a really nice prop, definitely a great job. And we're going to go on to the next piece in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is the Iron Spider helmet. You've seen it in a previous video, but not this one. I made this helmet, this is a version 2. Instead, it uses, here, let me take this off. This helmet is actually a lot better than my first one. Still one problem with it. I made this helmet when my big printer was damaged and the part didn't come for about a month or 2, which sucks. So I had to start learning I had to start getting used to merging parts even more. Obviously that is not perfect, but you know, it's still a helmet, it still looks good. The first one I made to be like thicker. It could actually take a hit. You can actually drop it and it would still survive. This one, on the other hand, would not survive. This one, you can shoot at the first one with a airsoft gun or a paintball gun, and the only thing that would happen with the paint would be scratched off. This one, if you shot at it, it would go right through both sides. Like, if you shot at it from the front, it would go right through the front and the back. But this helmet is better. I added these locks, kind of like a Power Ranger helmet. If you guys have seen like the original Power Rangers, they had these little locks for their helmets. That way the back stays on. I definitely prefer it over magnets because, number one, the helmet still looks cool. Yeah. So I will show you guys my next 2 prints. These ones I actually like very much. And let's go. Alright, so here's the thing. There's a slight chance I went through a Power Rangers Dino Thunder phase. Wow, I took a break. No, but in all honesty, I watched the show when I was younger. I thought it was a cool blade, and now I have the chance to make it, so I was like, I'm gonna make this. And so, here it is. White and gold detail. Now the thing is, this is where I actually started getting pretty good at painting. This is where I started to learn how to like paint properly without ruining the print or painting in the wrong spots. And obviously there's still layer lines on it. I wasn't too focused about the sanding because it was still a nice blade. And obviously with a paint pen, I was able to get that gold on there. But the blade overall is a really nice blade. This was printed at 0%, the blade was, and the handle, I think like 20, 25. By the way, I just need to mention really quickly, the files that I get for a lot of my 3D prints, I would either get on Do 3D, really good site by the way, even though they have probably copied 1 or 2 files from a friend, or Etsy. Etsy has great files for stuff like this and stuff like this. You can get these files on Etsy. I'm too lazy to put the links in the descriptions, but you can get stuff like this on Do 3D. Sorry, it's kind of a heavy print, especially with one hand. Oh my. But get out of here. God, no one wants you anymore. But this is a really nice sword. and I'm going to show you guys the most recent 3D print of mine. Most recent. Like, it just finished today, recent. Boom! Civil Warrior. If you guys don't know who the Civil Warrior is, probably play Contest of Champions. It's a Apple game. Hacksmith made the Civil Warrior shield. He's pretty much an Iron Man Captain America mix. The helmet, actually, I got this file off Etsy too, but these magnets that will come off. There's a switch and LEDs in here. This just makes it look a bit cooler. Obviously you can't see them right now, it's dark. But if I put the helmet on, now please don't fall off your pod, please. Alright. I feel like Captain Falco when I only have the first half on. But once you get the second half on, which is where the magic really is, come on. There we go. And this helmet is actually really nice. This is one of my nicest helmets. Probably the best paint job I've done. I could actually breathe out of this one, so that's amazing. But yeah, this helmet is where I learned how to properly paint and sand. And as you can see, the finish on it is really nice. There's still layer lines, but obviously you learn that over time. So, unless you want to end up like me. Dude, I look like an idiot. Hold on. You see that Captain America shield back there? Hold on. You know, this is nice. This is really nice. Got the shield right here. Little metal shield. Got my spatial helmet. And, yeah. Where the hell did my chair go? But yeah, this is what I've been doing. I made a lot of projects that I didn't show on camera. I'm pretty sure that's all of them, actually. Didn't show any of them on camera. And there's one more project, but that's coming at a future date. But thank you all very much for watching, because it makes me happy. Sooner or later, if I actually start getting paid, I can quit my job and pay for stuff like this. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for the past couple months. Really happy about it. Thank you guys very much, and subscribe. Thank you, and peace out.
I just want you.